Yo, what is up? I hope you're doing amazing. And I restarted my island, and I have some tips if you are thinking about restarting your island, because now is such a good time with Animal Crossing having its second year anniversary coming up. And really, it's just a really good time to get back into the game. Like, I am having so much more fun now that I restarted my island. I literally played Animal Crossing last night for about 6 or 7 hours straight, and I have not done that in a very long time. Which reminds me, episode 2 for our Root Bear series is in the works right now. I'm currently making it. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video though, so I hope you guys like long videos. Alright, so let's get into the tips, right? Alright, so tip number 1, you should have an idea of what you want this time around, right? So I wanted a yellow airport. So what color airport do you want? How important is it that you get that color airport? What type of fruits do you want? Are there certain fruits that you prefer? The yellow airport was the main thing that I wanted, and I didn't really care what fruits I wanted as long as they weren't pears. I had pears on my last island, and I just wanted something different, you know? Now, another thing that I got that I really wanted, but it wasn't like super important, right? But I got these two rivers going downwards. And I thought that was super cool. I've never had that before. And I'm like, if I can get two rivers going downwards plus a yellow airport, that'd be amazing. But if I don't get the two rivers going down, it's not like, it's not like a real big deal to me. Because let's say I was going to reset every single map until I get two rivers downwards. Well, there's a good possibility that once I finally did get two rivers going down, that I would have a different color airport than what I wanted. I'd have like an orange airport or a green airport or a blue airport. This just kind of really worked out for me. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense how, but it just did. If I was really picky with it, it would have been like really frustrating. Alright, so tip number 2, I highly recommend taking items that you want to keep to your friend's island and kind of drop them off there. So once you reset, you can get them back. Now, if you have a lot of time on your hands, you can bring everything over there and just kind of catalog the items with your new player. That way you don't have to make a bunch of trips back and forth all over again. And you can just tell your friend they can catalog it, or they can have like a yard sale or something on Nookazon to kind of get rid of it. Also too, if you have all the different fruits on your island, you can bring one of each and store them on your friend's island. That way you have all the fruits. Same goes with all the crops as well, because it may be a little while before a leaf shows up to your island. Now, I've been doing a little bit of time traveling just so I can kind of speed through the tutorial phase for Animal Crossing, because as you guys probably know, the tutorial phase is really slow. Now, if you like taking things slow, that's totally cool, and it just may be a little while before you get to see Leaf, And if you have any rare flowers like, blue roses, gold roses, green mums, you can also bring those over to your friend's island as well. And if you have rare items like Nook Mile tickets, crowns, maybe even some of your bells too, you can bring some of your bells over. If you're into duplicating items, you can dupe them again. And if you've never heard about duplicating items, I have tons of videos about it on my channel, so feel free to check those out. Guys, do you think there's going to be bells in this balloon right here? Usually, if the balloon's yellow, there'll be bells in there. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be bells? Yeah, 10,000 bells. Now, another thing that I wish I would have brought over to my friend's island that I didn't was materials, right? So softwood, hardwood, regular wood, and iron nuggets. Mainly because you're going to need them during the tutorial phase. You guys remember that one quest you have to do for Timmy and Tommy? And yes, I just called it a quest, like it's Skyrim. You have to bring Timmy and Tommy 30 wood, 30 iron nuggets. And that took me at least an hour to get all the wood, and I had to time travel a couple days in order to get more iron ore, because you can only hit a couple rocks on your island. But if you time travel to the next day, you get to hit those rocks over again, get more ore, or you can go to a mystery island, get some more ore that way. Also too, it might be a good idea to bring some tools over to your friend's island. That's something that I did not do. If you bring over a ladder, you can access the other parts of your island a lot quicker. And if you have like any extra fish or fossils, you can bring those over too. That way you can just give it to Blaffers like ASAP. I do believe you need 15 creatures to give the Blaffers in order for Blaffers to upgrade from tent to museum. So it's going to make that process a lot faster as well. One of the main reasons why I restarted my old island was because Animal Crossing was getting a little stale. It was getting a little boring. Plus my entire island was taken over by flowers. It was a complete mess. And honestly, I did not want to deal with it. It was kind of overwhelming. I do miss some of my villagers though, but honestly, I'm really glad that I did restart. If you haven't touched Animal Crossing in like months and you want to get back into it, I think it's a great idea to restart. And another thing you can do if you're like really into like island designing, or if you just really love your island and your island is complete, you can upload your island to a dream address. One of my friends, she's really into island designing, and that's what she does. Like, she'll go super hard with her island, and once it's completed and finished, she'll upload it to a dream address. And then she'll start working on the next island adventure, right? Make sure that you're done with the island, because after you upload it and then you delete your island, you can't go back and change it. You can't exactly live there anymore, but you can still go back and visit it. But I think it's really nice to be able to go back and see your finished work. That way, it's like it never really went to waste, you know? That's just another thing you can do. If you thought this video was helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my Animal Crossing content, consider pressing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.